Okay, so there's a moment in time in every B2B deal that everything that is learned, basically the teams kind of forget. It's not the close, it's not the kickoff call, it's really kind of the first 48. I think there's a TV show about that. So, really, what this is when the contract gets signed and the champagne is metaphorically popped, and everything the sales team learned over the months of conversations, negotiations, and relationship building really just disappears. And I know being on the receiving end of that, when you're going to hand something off to professional services, we go through the motions, or I spend an hour and a half pulling together all my notes for that hour meeting. And at Sturdy, we've aimed to solve that problem with basically one click. So I'll show you what I do. This is called the Sales to Implementation Handoff Brief. And it's an agentic solution that will read every single email, Gong call, Teams call, whatever you use, all the notes, everything that's compiled during the sales process, pull it all together in a brief for the professional services team. So imagine how long that takes your team, or imagine how frustrated you are when your team doesn't give you anything and just tells you, oh yeah, they're totally cool. You're going to love these guys, everything about them. So I'm going to run this for a company called ProNails. Just closed a deal with them yesterday. The champagne is bubbling, the glasses are out, kind of the deal's been booked. Now it's time to do the real work, which is bring the value to life. And I want to hand off something to my team. So it'll take about 17 seconds to pop, but you don't need to wait 17 seconds because you're probably watching this on 1.5 or 2.5 speed. What Sturdy is doing, by the way, is it's going through every single email, every single Gong call, every single Teams call, every single Zoom call, whatever it may be, and all the notes, correlating that back to the metadata from the opportunity object. I'm using Salesforce in this case, and it's going to produce for me an artifact that I can now use in the handoff call with my professional services team. So think about this from a sales perspective. Think about it from a professional services perspective. And what you're getting is the full narrative with no bias, generated how you want it. This is how I like to see it. So I like an executive summary, the deal narrative, a little bit of a scorecard around the handoff confidence, why they bought, always probably a good thing, who actually matters in the deal, what we promised them. We even can go as deep as, what could go wrong here? What does success look like after 90 days? Timeline, pressures, and external deadlines, competitive and replacement context, integration and technical scope. By the way, we bring you the receipts on this, so you can see the original commentary from the emails and the transcripts and that sort of thing. Some notes around the cultural and organizational dynamics and recommended handoff actions. Took me less than 3 minutes to tell you. Well, it took me less than 4 minutes to tell you about this, but figured it might be something that is interesting. If you'd like to learn more, hit me up on LinkedIn, come to sturdy.ai and fill out one of those forms you love filling out, or email me at joel@sturdy.ai. Love to show you how it works. Thanks for your time.